What's up? So excited to come live today and teach you how to create and plan your social media every single day and every single week so that you are able to batch it ahead of time to take off tons of weight off your shoulders, especially if you are a nurse working full time, you have a busy schedule, a family. This is going to be amazing for you to learn how to batch your social media content and also how to create it. A lot of nurses starting out in coaching don't know the best things to share in their social media or how to put themselves out there. So this will be amazing for you to learn exactly what to post, where to post, when to post. This will be really helpful for you to know. So the reason you should listen to me is I've been posting on social media almost every single day for the last 10 years. I've been in online business now for 10 years, and I have enrolled over 600 clients in that time frame. I have taught hundreds of people how to start and grow their online coaching businesses, and also how to post on social media and what specifically post for the best results and in order to grow your business. So really excited to share with you today some tips and tricks on exactly what to post for your content and how to create it as well. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into that, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about me and tell you a little bit about my story, my first year in online business. So when it comes to posting on social media, I have a calendar. If you'd love to see what the calendar looks like of what to post every day and every week, go ahead and comment the word calendar, and we can send that freebie over to you so that you can see it all listed out, scheduled out, to give you ideas of exactly what to create for social media, and also how to batch it, how to plan it ahead of time to save you tons of time during the week. So I personally prepare my content usually on Sundays. So I'll sit down and I'll write out, each day of the week, what I'm going to post. I create the post ahead of time. I figure out what pictures and reels I'm going to put with them, what videos I'm going to do, what day I'm going to do a live video. I plug that all into my calendar for the week so that way I have a plan for the week and everything is set and ready to go. I also schedule posts into my free group on Facebook because there's a way that you can do that. So this is also something that we teach our students inside of our Elite Nurse to Coach Academy is how to schedule your posts to save you a ton of time, because that is also a possibility to be able to free up your time during the week when you're busy at work and with kids and school and all the things. So there's so many tips and tricks when you have the right mentor, when you have the right support that you can implement in your coaching business to save you so much time, so much energy, so that way you can focus on what really matters, what really moves the needle forward, and signing clients, growing your income, getting those paid clients, and just having a really solid structured plan to grow and to know exactly what to do every day and every week in your coaching business. This is what we specialize in inside of our Elite Nurse to Coach Academy. So if you'd love more information on our academy, go ahead and comment the word academy. I'll tell you a little bit more about that at the end of this call. So when it comes to preparing your social media content for the week, I usually break it up into what do I want to post on my public social media, and then what do I want to post in my free group on Facebook. So on our main social media, a great tip here is, Monday is really the best day to post. That's when people go back to work and they don't want to be there. So they are scrolling social media. The worst days to post are Friday and Saturday. People disappear on those days. So if you can put your best posts like Sunday through Thursday, actually your best posts you're going to want to have like Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Those are going to be the best days of the week to post on social media with your best content. So here's an example of some ideas of what you could post throughout the week. So Monday, maybe you tell your story, talk about your background, and do a bold call to action to join either your free group on Facebook or to your coaching program. So at the very end of your post, say something really bold. Say, I have one spot open to work with me one-on-one. Drop the word coach below for more information about how I can be your coach. Tuesday, you could go live and tell a story about something that you love. So talking about what you love, what lights you up, what you're so excited about. Wednesday, you could share a little bit about your expertise, your background, talk about the training, what makes you more qualified than the next person to be able to help and be someone's coach. So this could also include things that you've gone through in your life that you've been able to overcome and figure out that your ideal clients are stuck in, and they feel like they can't get out, but they can see that you've been able to overcome that And so they trust you to be able to help them because you've done it for yourself. So talking about, your struggle, your background, what you've been able to overcome and succeed at, maybe talking about your training, different education that you've had. Thursday, you could share social proof or testimonial. So even if you've never worked with practice pro bono clients before or had any clients, you can even go to friends, family, coworkers to write up a short paragraph about, your work ethic, your dedication, and share something like that. So people can just get a better taste as to like who you are, what you're like. So those are all great ideas. So every Thursday I do a client spotlight. So I'm always showcasing and recognizing our students for their excellent work and their success. So in your free community on Facebook, here's some ideas for that. So maybe Monday you go live and you tell your story. So you talk about how you went from being stuck and miserable to now you're just flourishing and thriving, doing amazing, how you were able to overcome that and how you help other people do the same now. So whatever type of coaching it is that you're doing, whether it is health and wellness coaching, so talk about a time when you struggled with your health and wellness. Maybe you're doing mindset coaching. So talk about a time when you struggled with your mindset. Or you're doing career coaching. So talk about a time when you felt stuck in your career and then you learned all these different areas of nursing that you can work in. And maybe you've worked in a lot of different areas. So you can give a ton of amazing advice for other nurses wanting to transition to a different area of nursing. Tuesday, you could do a value post. So give 5 tips on how to do something. Here's 5 tips on how to practice self-care. Here are 3 ways to incorporate more sleep into your routine. Wednesday, you could go live again, teach something. So you could also use the wording that you used in your text post the day before for your script for the live video. So go into more detail in your live video about this text post that you wrote the day before. Thursday, you could share a post from your main social media from the past. So you could go back and repurpose content that you've already posted on your public social media. So it could be something that you posted a week ago, 2 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. That's the benefit is the longer that you're in business, like me, the more posts you've done in the past that you can take and pull and tweak a little bit, put a new picture on it, and you're good to go. So now that I've been in online business for 10 years, I have all of these posts that I've written for the last 10 years, almost every single day. So I have tons of content that I've made in the past that I can pull from, like those Facebook memories that pop up, I also recommend saving your content that you're writing so that you can repurpose it again in the future. So Friday, you could welcome new members into your group. So, tag everybody that has joined in the last week, introduce yourself, talk about how you help people, have them welcome themselves in that post with a picture of you so that they can see very clearly that you are the admin, you are the leader of the group. And then Saturday, you can ask an engagement question, use a bold background, post a really great quote, ask a question like, what's your least favorite vegetable? Get some funny responses. Ask any type of question that relates to your ideal client or the type of coaching that you're doing. People love to share their opinion. And when you ask like a bold background question like that, they love to share their opinion and share their thoughts. So that's a really great way to increase your engagement in your group as well, along with live videos. So those are all the tips for social media and to create your entire content for the week. And then if you wanted to create all of your content for a whole month ahead of time, you could even do that using the same format from week to week. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the story of my first year in online business. This was I started online coaching back in May of 2015. I was never posting on social media. Getting on calls with people made me so nervous. Like I'd never done that before, never sold anything, never posted on social media. I had no business background, no selling, no entrepreneurship background at all. No one in my family was an entrepreneur. And I was also a very private and introverted person. So I was so scared to even post anything on social media or do a video or talk to somebody about my coaching. Like I was so scared for that. But ultimately, it came down to the fact that my desire to help other people was greater than my fear of what people would think of me. My desire to change my family's life, to be home with them, to be able to earn income from home so I wouldn't have to work 12-hour shifts, nights, holidays, weekends. All of that was greater than my fear of like looking stupid or getting rejected. So my fear of staying stuck, bored, unfulfilled, living beneath my potential was greater than my fear of putting myself out there. doing scary, uncomfortable posts on social media, or doing sales calls. And I love that I could finally help others get healthier and be happier with online coaching. And on the other hand, when I started my very own coaching business at the end of January 2020, it was so much fun. I finally had the business of my dreams, of my very own, where I got to create my own programs, my own pricing, and work on a deeper level with people to transform their lives. It was so scary to start. I had no idea if it would work. I had no idea if I would sign clients. But once I signed my very first client, I was on cloud nine. I was literally jumping up and down in my kitchen, so excited for, all of those first clients that I signed, because I knew that I could duplicate my results. Once I had signed one client, I knew that I could do it again and again and again. I knew that I could continue growing and improving. I loved the newness of it, the growth, the level of support that I was able to give my clients. And then all of a sudden the COVID pandemic hit, right? Like in March of 2020. I was so fortunate to be able to do the work that I love from home and have to work as a nurse in the hospital. That was such a huge gift. And it brought me so much joy to be able to talk to people from my computer in my house when everything was shut down. It brought me so much joy and happiness to be able to be a coach during that time. By the end of 2020, I was doing around 15 to 20 client calls a week because I had so many clients and I was doing all one-on-one. So I transitioned to group coaching to be able to free up a lot of my time. That also allowed me to scale from around 20K months to over $40,000 cash gross months very quickly. Again, these results are not typical for everyone, but that was my story. That's what happened to me. And so that's why I love teaching other women how to do the same, how to start out with one-on-one, how to transition into group coaching. It frees up so much time and energy and allows you to scale your income so much faster. So your first or your next year in business does not have to be frustrating or scary. Like, it can be really beautiful and fun and joyous and absolutely mind-blowing, like insane, like incredible results. And that's exactly what I'm here to help you do. That's exactly what we specialize inside of our Elite Nurse to Coach Academy. So if you are looking for these, this kind of support, this guidance, this structured plan with a proven process, we've helped over 330 nurses clients, not all of them are nurses, start and grow their coaching businesses for more freedom, more fulfillment, more time with their family, more purpose, being able to be your own boss, make your own schedule, have control over your time and your schedule, work from home or from anywhere, being able to help people on a deeper level really transform with any type of coaching that you want to do. And that's what we'll do, is help you figure out your niche, help you figure out what type of coaching you'll do, who you want to coach. And if you already have a coaching business, but you're not getting the paid clients that you want, you need our help. We've worked with multiple clients who told us all the same thing. I've worked with this coach for a year and I have 0 paying clients. I've been in this program, invested with this coach, and I still don't have paying clients. So that's where they came into our academy and immediately started signing clients, started growing their income, started getting results, because we provide such a high touch level support and activation to help you get growing, to have the right process and systems in place, have a solid program, know exactly how to show up in your business, how to put yourself out there, how to put into words exactly what you do, and to be able to get paying clients to grow your business, have it be successful and profitable. So if that's what you're looking for, comment the word academy below. We would love to chat with you. You can also click this link to book a call. We only have 2 spots left for our academy. Our May cohort is starting in the next 2 weeks, and we only have 2 spots left. So go ahead and click that link and book a call, because we would love to chat with you about how we can help you start and grow your coaching business for more freedom and more fulfillment. And that is what we do and what we love. It's our specialty. So go ahead and comment the word academy below. Again, at the beginning, I talked all about exactly how to create and plan out your social media for the week. So if you'd love a copy of that, go ahead and type the word calendar. And we're so excited to work with you. So excited to help you make your dream business a reality, because that's exactly what I did for myself 5 years ago. And it's my passion. It's my pleasure. It would be such an honor and privilege to help you do the same. So I can't wait to hear from you. You can also come to my inbox, to Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, type the word academy. And I'm really looking forward to connecting with you and hearing more about your goals. I hope you have the best day ever. Thanks for being here. Take care.